Nobody's damn plan makes sense here, dude. Maybe we can get something stuck up here. So there's only one damn corner left. I think that's still gonna be steep as fuck. I'll blow that motherfucker up.
That surveyor is talking about 3 corners of that's gotta be filled. He said he'd check with his boss, make sure. But he said there's only one corner that's gonna be cut. There's only like a foot.
It's a 10-foot basement.
That's what I told him. I'm pretty sure it's a basement. He said, let me call my boss and check. Never heard nothing back from him.
It's a 10-foot daylight. Daylight's that side and this side. There ain't no way. We'll have to put some dirt in front for negative grade, but not for fill. This low side, that's where the garage is, so you'll drive up. That's where the driveway will come in, it's on that lower side. That's gonna be our climb, so I think getting across it, you know, with as many linear feet as possible is gonna make that part better. I think if we start up kind of right at the property line and come across, come straight up through to that oak tree is the best path. That'd be less steep. Someone else come up here and propose doing the job. I think they're the ones who said we need a zigzag back and forth, starting from there and coming down and going up, and that's why the survey map shows that. But number one, I think that's still gonna be steep as fuck the way they're suggesting it. And number two, I don't think you're gonna be able to get that radius right there good enough so that you can drag a trailer through there too. But if we're coming straight across, there's nowhere you got to worry about. I mean, that's for sure way less steep than getting out of here, you know.
Yeah, I can't believe that dude brought his whole trailer down here.
I tell you about him getting out of there. I was down there clearing and he hit that hill. I don't even know how I got turned around, but he hit that hill 4 or 5 times, and I was watching him. Didn't make it even to the turn, so I hopped off the 210 and got in the dozer, and I was going to walk up there and, you know, see if you want me to just pull him out. That son of a bitch was gonna blow that motherfucker up before I got over there with the dozer, dude. He hit it 2 or 3 more times while I was walking the dozer up there, man. And he hit it that last time, dude. That whole side-by-side and shit was bouncing off the trailer trying to get up there, and he finally made it that last time. I guess I'll run back up there and get the dozer, and I'll start over here, and I'll strip a path all the way down and kind of figure out where we're gonna cross the creek. He's bringing 80 feet of pipe right now, so once we get that stripped and know we're going to cross the creek, then we'll start getting it cut to load the pipe in there.
What's he bringing, like 36 inch?
24s.
I walked up here yesterday, about to the tree line. It's pretty soft right there.
Sweet.
About 20 foot.
Maybe we can get something stuck up here. Well, let's do that. Let me strip that, figure out where we're going to cross at. You start pulling that out, get the pipe laid in, and then me and you will shoot the house site, get one corner dug, and then you can just follow that. When I was looking at the plan yesterday, he had only told me it daylights on this side. He didn't tell me it daylighted on the river side. So I think that's a lot more dirt that's gonna have to be cut out the back to daylight that. Because if it was just a C cut, we're only digging the back wall, but to daylight it, I think we're gonna end up. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, Phil, you know?
He's got the house staked. I knocked out these front 2 corners on this side. But
How much fuel that dozer got?
I think it's half tank.
Right here, and we need to put that road down through there. So if I put that road down below this, all the water from this is going to go to the ditch on the upper side of the road, which is all right. We'll just have to put a bunch of piping in. We'll move this further down. Go ahead and cut the center path down. I'm gonna drive the truck over here in a minute. That back pin is missing and that front pin's missing, right? We got that back corner and this front corner. Well, that don't make sense. The house would be at an angle.
Yeah.
Is it at an angle?
I think it is.
That's for the deck, you cocksucker.
He said it's for the house.
it's for the porch.
Oh.
Here? Yeah, I bet it was. Because that'd be straight in line.
What an asshole put her up beside the tree.
Yeah, what an asshole come up here and knock all shit down, legend.
I told him, I was like, dude, it's gonna come out. There's a tree right there. He's like, I'll come back tomorrow and do it. He never come back.
Yeah, this says house corner, wherever it was.
It's in this area.
Gotta be lower, man. I'd say here, in line with that other one. I mean, really, as long as we got one corner in the ground, we can pull off of that.
That's the tree got away from me. It was raining. I was trying to push it uphill, and it just went. And I was in a weird spot too. My tracks are sideways, and I got it in between that tooth that was missing. And that thing started doing like that. I was like, just pull it.
Can't you get down there, man? I thought it was off here.
Nah.
That is the corners, and then it steps in. Only 5 feet right here to the top of grade. Yeah, that's a lot to hog straight out the back too. And this daylight's halfway over, and then it's 32 feet over to that corner. And then all this is daylight. That's a porch off the back. That's why the pier foot's marked out there. So really, dude, this grade's probably gonna be cut to the base of that chestnut oak there. That whole row of trees right there is probably gotta go, which we could always take out once we start the cut, you know.
Really
and then that front corner there is back to below grade. Might as well use the dirt down there where we need it.
Okay, getting the dirt down. That is slick and it's not level.
Well, we'll cut it. We'll cut I told him go ahead and strip 3 blades wide and then cut the middle flat right now. The single axle's here, so we can cut all our strippings off and load them out, and then we'll use it as a, yeah. I guess we need to start in this corner and we'll shoot out. What we need to do is figure out how we want this front, which on the plan, it only shows it a couple inches off the ground, enough for one step to get into the house. So the front of the house will kind of be right here. Ellie's got that fucking stake all the way up there. And this house is really skewed this way if that's the case. That's the front corner, and this other front corner would be over here. That's not making sense because it's so much further forward. So there's only one goddamn corner left, you motherfucker. The house itself is 50 by 70, but then there's 20 foot of deck in the front and almost 20 foot of deck in the back. So this is our highest elevation right here anyway. So as long as we're 9 feet below this, everything else will work out right. Nobody's goddamn plan makes sense here, dude.
John, how are you doing?
Hey, you got a second? On both the site plan, which is not elaborate at all, and this septic permit, it shows the driveway coming in to the front center of the house. Do you not want the driveway to come in where the garages come in on the side, or?
We do. I don't know who drew this. It looks like she did. I don't think that's his handwriting.
Yeah, that's definitely environmentals for sure. Two questions. Number one, the septic that she has drew up would be like where you're pulling into the garage, so we can't put the tank there, but I can fix that. That's not a problem. If you were to walk out of the garage door, how far straight out do you want to go before you turn left into the driveway?
Well, you got to be able to pull out of there. I mean, you need at least like 24 foot
exactly
off the garage door just to be able to, kick out and around.
Yeah, exactly. And then in the front, it's just going to be natural yard, right? We don't need to do anything, no parking spots, nothing up there.
No, we are going to do parking spots in the front there. We do like a circle or something to that effect.
It's got it skewed a little bit for some reasons.
We really want to kind of square it up with the river, if that makes sense, because we're going to obviously clear that view.
No, that's probably why he's got it turned a little bit like that. That's the two biggest things, I guess. And then I'll adjust this driveway a little bit. Might have to cut a little bit up there on the top so that it doesn't feel so steep coming up to the circle.
Yeah, that cut at the top to
feel down the bottom.
Cool. And then if you want to send, we haven't talked about it yet, but obviously we got the quote from you. If you want to send, like a partial, since I know we've had, equipment there for a couple weeks, I usually bill him every month.
All right.
So I'll bill him at the end of this month. So if you want to send that in the next week, what you've got in so far.
I'll measure 14.4 over, and that'll kind of be our straight line down, and then we'll just measure out the 70, I think it is. So from that corner over, it's 77 feet to this other corner, and then we'll just use that 14 foot off of that as to know our straight line. We might need to change the footprint of this driveway too if he wants to circle up here with the. Shitty dirt, huh?
Yeah. One's gonna go the slope in.
Yeah, but
over there.
Yeah, but here we got a little bit of a change of plans. Right. The garage is on this side, so we gotta be able to get up and get down into the garage. But they also want like a little motor court up here, a little circle, So I think we probably need to start coming up the hill almost through this little tree here, be above this little pine tree, and then here. You'll turn down, or you'll go on up to that. Probably end up having to fill all this in. I'd probably come up the hill a little bit faster so that you're not turning hard right there and going up the hill. Do that, go ahead and keep on working. I'll run dry fuel, come back, we'll fuel it up. Leave that right up that's leaning, but take the dead one, he's coming here, and then the small one's up there. I've got about 500 foot of road we're putting in. Looks like we're just a couple miles from you, and we're getting it all roughed in today, and we'd probably be ready to start putting some gravel on it as early as tomorrow. The address that I see a quarry close by me is West Jefferson.
We're not open right there, sir. Now, I wish we were.
Ah,
And
dang.
can anybody ever operate it? I'm sorry, I wish I could help you, sir.
That's all right.
Here.
Okay, I will for sure.
All right.
All right, thanks so much.
We don't do any deliveries out of this quarry. We just double stone.
I just have to find a contractor to bring it to me. You've got ballast up there?
We just sell stone. We're just a rock quarry.
Yeah, that ballast is a rock. It's a 3-inch clean rock. Is that something you guys have there?
We have a 2 to 5 inch stone.
Some more like riprap?
Well, I mean, it's not really listed as riprap. It's listed as 2 plus. So riprap goes up the next level, so about basketball, football size.
What about like an ABCM crush and run material?
We do have pressure run.
Okay, I'll see if I can get someone to get it for me. I appreciate it. Why don't people, when you fucking call them, if their job is to sit in an office and sell a product or service, they should try to fucking help the customer. It's like they treat their job like their job is to get off the phone as fast as possible. Where the fuck is Cat? If you want to hold its legs for a couple minutes, that's all I need is a couple minutes. I guess what we'll do is we'll go around the perimeter and cut a little bit all the way around the perimeter, so if the lines get fucked up again, we at least know where everything's at. Shoot that low grade and shoot this here and see how far down it's gonna go, but I'm sure that wherever that goes down to, we're gonna cut this whole fucking knoll off here, yep. Looks hurt though. Oh, he's a fast one. They don't like you. It didn't run from me like that. Sweet, I just got the septic permit too.
He's like seen that snake up here. I was at home, and you know, I live behind mom and dad's right there. Dude, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I guess where I was sleeping on my arm, I guess I had a dream I got bit by a snake and couldn't feel my arm.
Couldn't feel it?
Dude, I come out of the house, you know, the garage in my underwear, up on the back porch, it just hollered.
$860 in fuel we've used today, and I've put more in this truck when we get back. And that 210's only got a half tank. We need to get that pipe in down there, cap it, and see what that looks like. You know, we gotta bring a semi down here to bring the superior walls in.
We all gonna go back over here tomorrow.
Yeah. I'd like to get that corner cut to grade. that tree. Better get them down before we cut this basement in two. This road needs to come off, go right through the hoe into the garage, and then also come up this hill. It'd be great if we can move that fire in the morning, get that stuff burning over there so you can move that dirt tomorrow too, but I guess that's plenty of dirt to move where the basement's at anyway. All that right there and any other waste, just, you know, put it in lifts and walk it in off this hole here, you know, build that back out level. I guess a good spot to get rid of it and give them some more usable space, you know. I'll have some laborers come up and silt fence that low side, and then once y'all cut them trees in the back by the river, we'll throw some silt fence up over there. We'll have to cut this little bit of dirt out right here in the morning. That pipe's gone right through here. Widen this out, make this pretty flat coming off here, because they gotta get a semi down in that hole for the superior walls. I think just widening that out a little bit will be plenty enough to get one turned in there, don't you? A lot of progress on it today. It looks a hell of a lot better, don't it?